Okay, so Pump1, the world's biggest meme coin trading platform, has gone ahead and acquired Padre app. Padre is a trading terminal that helps you trade meme coins. So you can trade meme coins directly on Padre across several different chains like Solana, BNB, Base, etc. Now, this is a pretty big deal that Pump1 has gone ahead and actually acquired Padre, because it may mean that Pump1 may go ahead and incentivize Pump1 users to actually trade on Padre compared to other trading bots. Now, Padre is very similar to other trading terminals like Axiom, for example, and it's pretty decent. I do use some of the features of Padre myself on the side. It's not my main trading terminal, but I would definitely recommend it for beginners as well, alongside Axiom. And I'll be going over like the setup that I use alongside Axiom to trade with Padre. But yeah, I'm going to be going over several things, such as will there be incentives for users to actually trade on Padre? Maybe for the Pump1 airdrop, maybe users who trade on Padre will receive a high allocation in the Pump1 airdrop, who knows. But this is going to be a guide on how you can also use Padre as well. So I'm going to be going in detail all the features you need to know about Padre and how exactly you can use Padre to help improve your trading. And if you want to save 35% on all your trading fees, to get 35% cashback on all your trading fees when trading on Padre, I 100% recommend you use the code Moonshot. That'll give you a 35% discount on all trades, on all your trading fees for trades that you make on Padre. So yeah, use code Moonshot and you'll get 35% cashback. So first of all, we do have the trends section, which is very similar to the poll section in Axiom. As you can see here, we do also have a BNB support that's currently in beta as well. So it does support Solana and BNB directly, as you can see here off the front page. And yeah, we have a ton of different things going on. Everything here will be similar to other trading bots if you used other trading bots before, but if you haven't, I'm going to go ahead and give a quick rundown of everything here, just so you can have a quick understanding of what's going on. So first of all, we do have, as you can see here, the tweet. This is basically the website link. So each on Pump1 you have 3 different socials, which will be the website link, the Telegram link, and also you'll have and the actual Twitter link as well. So here on Padre, you can see that we have a very similar interface to the tweet hover bit in Axiom. As you can see, you can just hover over a tweet and you can directly see the tweet and everything. Then you have the Pump1 link as well, which will open the coin, the Pump1 link directly. When you click on it, will just open in your browser. And then we also have the tweet search. You can actually search for this contract address here just by clicking on search, and it will go ahead and search for that token for you on Twitter. So yeah, and then we also have the top total holders. So this is the amount of holders that are currently holding the token, and then pro holders. So this is the amount of holders that use trading terminals. So use trading terminals like Axiom or Padre, and that's the amount of them that are also holding this token. And then we have top 10 holders as well, percentage. This is the amount that the top 10 holders, the percent of tokens held by the top 10 holders. And then we also have dev sales, so the dev wallet info. So this tells us that the dev has sold. When you see DS, it's told us that the dev has already sold the token, but also tells us information about the dev, so where the dev wallet was funded from. For example, this was funded from Binance with this amount sold on this day. You can use this to tell whether if it's a new wallet, it might be a bit more risky, because obviously it's not a dev that has a history behind them. But it's always like 50-50. I would say it doesn't matter too much, but yeah, you probably want a dev that has more migrations. It's just better, because it makes them seem more legit. And then here we have snipe accounts and holdings. So this is more of people that have potentially sniped the token. Now these features are always like they're mostly accurate most of the time, but you also gotta be careful with them, because sometimes they either overestimate or they actually just miss out. Most of the time they just miss out some tokens that have been sniped. And then we also have the insiders holding, which is similar to the sniper holding as well. This is just like maybe the devs bundle the token and then he shared out the supply and stuff like that. So yeah, that's most of the features here. We also do have the volume here. So this is the to buy and sell volume amount that has been traded, fees paid. So this amount of fees that has been paid by users. This is also useful to help you know, basically more fees usually means more transactions, because when people are trying to scam, they want to pay less fees obviously, because they want to make more money for themselves. So by filtering for a higher fee amount, so tokens with a higher fee are usually more trustworthy, because obviously a scammer is less likely to want to pay more fees, and most likely just going to try and bundle everything in one transaction just to save a bit of money. So yeah, higher fees is usually a good sign. And also here we have the market cap here as well. So this is the actual market cap of the token. Yeah, that's mostly everything. I'm gonna go ahead and actually go over the filters as well. So obviously we have the new this soon, which is like about to graduate, and the migrated, which is tokens that have already graduated. So here I'm just going to go over here and go to the filters here. So at least one social, this basically just tells you whether token, this just filters out tokens that don't have a social at all. So if they don't have a Twitter link or a Telegram, anything like that. Original socials, so it filters out tokens that have reused social links from existing tokens. I wouldn't turn either of these on. You can if you want, but I would say that sometimes there's a lot of vamping going on, or PvP going on between tokens, and even if a token has copied a social link or something like that, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be the token that it doesn't necessarily mean that token is going to fail just because they might not be the first to paste a social link into the token or whatever token metadata. So sometimes it's best just to leave this off, because there's a lot of vamping or PvPing that goes on between different tokens, and sometimes it's not always the first token that wins. Sometimes it's like the second, the third, the fourth. You never really know which token's going to win, so you just kind of gotta watch the market and see what coin is best to buy. An original avatar, so checks for reuse avatar. I'd also leave this off as well. Like, there's just a lot of tokens that are just copies of each other, but you usually don't want to trade against them, because you don't know which one is going to do well. You don't want to just trade the first one, because sometimes the first one could just be a straight up bundle, so then everybody moves on to a second or third token, which is better. Dex paid as well, so only tokens with Dex are paid. For new coins, I'll definitely turn this off. If you know what Dextrine is, it's just like a platform that people used to trade alongside trading terminals like Padre. Devs still holding. A lot of devs are these days, so straight away. So there's not much of a point turning this on. Pump live. Yeah, definitely don't keep that ticked. That's just like tokens that go live and pump fun basically. So yeah, you don't need to turn that on. Market cap, I usually set this to like 8,000. Volume, I'd also set that to like 8,000. Liquidity, I'd usually set that to like 5 to 6,000. Top 10 holders, this is one probably want to set to less than 40%. Insiders holding, set to less than 30%. Snipers holding, less than 30%. Progress, leave that off because we already have the market cap stuff up here. Buys, you probably want to set to 5. Sells, you probably want to set to about 3. Dev bonded, leave that off. That's just the amount of tokens that the dev has migrated. Total fees and sol, you probably want to set that to 0.004 or 0.005 actually. First roll of buys and sol, leave that off. Tokenage, leave that off. Holders, and probably want to set to 5. Pro holders, leave that off. Bundles holder, set to 40%. dev holding set to 30%, alpha group mentions, and you can also leave that off. And yeah, this is one of the main reasons why I use Padre. It's the actual alpha group like feature. I'll show you later on. And just click apply. And then for soon, this is really simple. I just set to basically just like 25,000 market cap and 30,000 in volume, and that's it. And then for migrated, I'll just set that to 15,000 in market cap, just to filter out some tokens that die after they've been migrated. And yeah, that's all the filters that I use. You also do want to maybe go ahead on the filters section and turn off dynamic BC, because there's a lot of coins that are spammy with dynamic BC, but that's totally up to you, of course. I just recommend doing that just to remove a lot of spam out of the migrated sections, keep it clean. Okay, now I'm going to quickly go ahead and go over the actual trading terminal. So just go here to the trading terminal. As you can see here, we have our chart here, and then we have our wallet, how much we have, our total amount that we want to buy and sell, etc. Market, we can buy a dip, or we can also sell, stop loss trailing, stop loss, etc. Tons of different features there that I can go over in detail in a different video. But right now we're just going to be going over different things here. As you can see, you have the trade section here, you have positions. So these are your actual positions that you're holding. Orders, so this is if you've put like a limit order or a buy dip order, it'll come up here. Holders, this is just holders that are holding the token in the current P&L and how much they've got left, etc. Top traders, people have made the most P&L on the token, and dev tokens, so the amount of tokens that the dev has migrated and hasn't migrated. And as you can see here, this token isn't good because the top 10 holding is like 80%, inside this is 70%. So we're not going to use this token for an example, but let me go over here. Solidifying Championship. There's quite a few wallets traded on here this right now. But yeah, you can also set an extra strategy as well, so take profit, stop loss, everything like that. So if you want, it's basically just similar to setting your orders like by like stop loss, take profit, etc. But doing it before you actually click buy. And then you also have your presets here, so you can go ahead and change your presets. The presets are usually pretty decent on Padre. I'll probably just go ahead and stick to the first preset. So yeah, the buy, sell, sends, everything is usually pretty decent on Padre. Okay, yeah, so there's also the wallet tracker as well. You can just simply add in wallets and you'll get the live trades. It's very similar to Axiom. And you do have the tracked accounts feature here on Padre as well. You can literally just add any account, track any account. So if I want to just track moonshots underscore daily, for example, I could go ahead and I didn't even add it correctly. As you can see on Padre, I just simply quickly start tracking that account. It's really that simple to do, and you can import accounts too as well. Yeah, it's really simple to do on Padre. It's super useful as well. And as you can see here, we have our our wallet tracker here as well. Everything's super smooth here on Padre. And also we have my favorite feature, which is the alpha tracker. So you can actually go ahead and use this feature to track what people are saying in different groups. So this can be useful if something's like, if you want to see if something's hype right now, or probably popping a lot on the alpha tracker. So yeah, this feature is also super useful. But yeah, if you do want to receive 35% cash back on all your trading fees for all trades you make directly on Padre, I'd 100% recommend you use the code Moonshot to save to get 35% cash back on all your trading fees. So yeah, use the code Moonshot, as you can see right here, Moonshot, and that will give you a 35% fee reduction on all your trades. So this is a special link, it's in the description as well. And if you want to go and click that link, check out Padre. I definitely recommend you click that link to sign up. It's going to save you a ton of money when trading on Padre. But yeah, honestly, I hope you have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next video. See ya.